welcome to my channel. It's me, Joy Francis of JoyFitWorld.com, helping you to move and feel better mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. All right, while doing that, we're gonna change 1 million lives through this movement. All right, guys. Now, today I want to talk to you about intermittent fasting. Why do I want to talk to you about it? I've been doing it for a long time. I've never really shared in depth why I do it and all these things, so we're gonna jump right into that. Before we jump into that, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you're new here, welcome. You're a fit friend. I appreciate you for being here. And please watch the video till the end, and if you like it, give me a thumbs up if you like. You don't like it? Thumbs down. Let me know in the comments, hey Joy, this was really helpful. No, Joy, I really didn't like it. It's all love, all right? So with that, let's jump into it now. Intermittent fasting, what is it? Intermittent fasting is basically energy restriction or calorie restriction. Now, I don't really too much like the word restriction, but let's just go with that for a minute. Now, it's basically eating from a certain time to a certain time. That's your eating window. And then for the rest of the time, you're fasting, which means you're not eating anything. You're drinking water. I think there's you could drink tea. I'm not sure. I drink tea. I always customize anything that I'm doing to suit me. I am not a big fan of any diet. Any of my clients will tell you, or the people closest to me will tell you, Joy was not a big fan of promoting any diet. Whether it's the keto, whether it's this, whether it's that. Actually, the one that I kind of really keenly lean towards is the Mediterranean diet because it's more practical. And that's when it comes to health and wellness, you want to look at things you can do in your daily life that you can continuously do, not something you do for 2-3 weeks and then you off the wagon. Because I've had people who try different things. I'm not going to call names of different diets, and clients who was like, oh, I'm going to try this, I'm going to try that, and as soon as they stop that mode of eating, whoo, they put back on the pounds, they start feeling tired, lethargic, the whole thing goes, down the hill after that. Now, for me, intermittent fasting, why I like it and why I would recommend it to you is this. I've done it for maybe 6+ months. I do in and out. So for the month, I'll do intermittent fasting Monday to Friday. And on weekends, I will eat, normal time. Like everybody else, just normal time, you're out, you're hanging out, you eat or whatever is the case may be. But I really, really try, just for me and my own personal self, I try not to eat past a certain time, no matter what time it is, because food tends to stay for me on my stomach. I go to bed, I'm feeling sick. I wake up, I'm feeling sick. And I don't like that feeling, especially when we have all these barbecues and different things to go to in the summertime, right? Now, back to the intermittent fasting and why I did it and why one of the things that I recommend for you. Now, you have the eating window, which is the most popular one is the 8-16. Yes, 8-16. 8-16. So what that means is for 8 hours you eat. For 16 hours, you're fasting. That's the one I'm doing. Popular and scientifically the most proven one, because there's others where you do 10-14, but where you eat for 10 hours and you fast for 14. But scientifically, there's studies and those type of thing. The most effective one is the 8-16. Don't ask me why. I'm not the scientist. All right. So basically, you cycle in between periods of fasting and periods of non-fasting. And it keeps you a sort of self-control, especially if you have a problem with food as a comfort food or as a emotional barrier, because we use food for a lot of different things. People use food to cover emotional pain and hurt and different things. All right, so with the intermittent fasting, you have like a 8-hour window to eat within that window. Now within that window, what people get carried away with is, I remember the first time I heard somebody said it who wasn't sure what it was. They were like, oh, so you could eat anything in 8 hours? No. That's not what it is about. In that 8 hours, you want to eat healthy. You want to fuel your body right, guys. Listen, let me tell you something. I love food. I'm from the islands. I'm from Trinidad. We eat curry. We eat roti. Roti is flour. I ain't gonna stop eating those things. All right? But let me tell you something. If I eat too much of those things, I tend to feel sick. My body goes into some type of mode where I'll get a headache and my bloated. I'll just feel all stuffed up. If in 1 week I had 2, 3 rotis, for sure that's gonna happen. So I don't do that. All right? So within that 10, say you do 10 to 6, that 8-hour window, you want to eat healthy. You want to eat your fruits and vegetables. You want to eat your lean proteins. You want to get your good fats in there. You want to eat healthily. You don't want to be, all right, you know what? I could, in 8 hours, I could do this. I could eat whatever I want in 8 hours, and then for the next 8. No, that's not helping your body. That's not going to be helping your body to reset, to metabolize, to do all the different things that comes with fasting. Now, that's the method that I use. I'm going to give you a couple others. I've never tried them. I'm just telling you the one that I use, but I'm going to give you the couple others that's out there as well. The other one is, I think it's 5-2, where you eat for 2 days, 500 to 600 calories, and you fast for a full 24 hours. So for 2 days, you eat 500 to 600 calories, and then you fast for a full 24 hours. Now, that sounds like a lot. I've never tried it, so I don't know. Maybe you want to try it. As I said before, research. Now, there's another one called the Eat Stop Eat, where I think twice a week you fast for 24 hours. So twice a week you do a full fast. Now, like I said in the previous, the Daniel fast, like how I do the Daniel fast, is just more or less to give my body a refresh at the beginning of the year. I do it no matter what, and I do it at the beginning of September, because September is kind of beginning of the year for most of us, especially if you have kids going to school. That's another year starting there. So I do it in September. I do not too long. I do it for maybe 7 to 14 days. And at the end of the year, I try to do one like 7 days. So it's just for me, just getting your body back into like a reset type of mode, where I will do, that's the Daniel fast now. But there's a video, I'm going to put the link in the description for you. All right, for the intermittent fasting, I mainly use it when I'm trying to cut fat. And what that means is just trying to help my muscles pop out. I go through that period of intermittent fasting. I do it for long periods of time. I don't think there's a recommendation where you do it for long periods, really, really long periods of time. But whatever works for you and whatever research you do, and it works for you, stick with what works for you. Because what worked for me may not work for you. You may not be able to eat 8 hours. You might have a crazy schedule where you might want to try it, do the 10-hour eating window, and fast for the 14. You might even have where, once for the week I do a full 24-hour fast, just water, liquids, nothing. It will be different for everybody. And I just hope this video in some way, shape, or form helps to inform you on your choice. But for me and my clients, I always recommend the intermittent fasting, because it's something that I've tried and I like it, and it's not something restrictive where you can't eat this, you can't eat that, but it's also within reason. You want to eat healthily because you want to kickstart, reset your metabolism, kickstart your metabolism in an effective way. Not just, oh, well, I'm trying to lose weight, so whatever, I'm going to just eat 200 calories for the day and call it No, that's not what it is about. All right? It's really a healthy way of self-control and helping you to develop that self-control when it comes to food, because y'all know some of us have our thing we like, whether it's cake, whether it's pasta or breads. What else is there? Sweet stuff, chocolates, different things. Like, I don't have that thing. I mean, I think popcorn, because I'm not really, I have to have this sweet thing, or I have to have ice cream, or I'm not into that. Maybe salty, I would say. So, popcorn, a little bit of salt, I'm good to go with that. But, everybody has their thing. Find that thing that works for you. And if intermittent fasting is it, great. If it's not, great. Right? But just this is just my take on it, and for the length of time I've been doing it and I've been wanting to do this video. So guys, I really would like if you let me know if this video was helpful in helping you to make that decision. If you decided to choose and do intermittent fasting, or choose it for some reason, or you've done it before and you're like, Joy, I did it, I don't like it. Whatever it is, let me know in the comments. All right, I really appreciate you for being here, and if you watched till the end, woo! All right, till the next video, peace, love, and fitness.